mean? It's the newest segment from the Jax Stapleton team. From emojis and hashtags to idioms and more. What the fuck does that mean and what the hell is this for? Unfiltered, in a curious way. Sayings and phrases, this segment is so gay. We're scratching our heads at the end of the day. What the fuck does that mean is all we can say.
Welcome back.
Hey, we're back.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. This is bonus time.
Bonus, we're gonna do What the Fuck Friday.
Bonus. So, what the fuck does that mean is our question for the day. Or for this moment.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah. So how are we gonna do it this time?
We're just gonna randomly do things that we think we might know what exactly it means. We might not. So Stapleton's gonna ask me something of what something means, and I'm just gonna wing it.
You get ready?
I'm ready to
All right. What the fuck does this mean? Okay. Going down in flames. I really needed to
Thank God.
Going down in
I
flames.
thought that was going to be like something really not appropriate for me to answer, but going down in flames, in my opinion, I would think that meant somebody is out to get you and you're going to go down in flames for whatever reason.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Is that a good, I mean, what does it really mean?
Going down in flames. I don't have my glasses.
Jesus.
Failing, usually in an entertaining way. I would think like going down in flames is like you did something wrong and you're like going down, like you're going down, you're in trouble, it's like you're going down in flames.
So like they're causing the flame?
Like they're flame, like you're going down to go see the flames of hell.
It could be like
Epic failure,
maybe karma, gonna go down in flames.
Going down in
because
flames.
you
You are
did
going down in
X, Y,
flames.
and Z.
or maybe no, because going down is not a good thing. It's so right.
Well, that's what karma is. It's not a good thing, fool.
Did you just hear what I said?
What did you say?
Nothing.
Oh God, who did you call me? What name?
No, I did. I just said going down is a bad thing. And I just like, isn't it? And you said, da, da, da. I'm like, that's not always a bad thing.
Oh my God. Apparently I wasn't listening because I was listening to myself.
Going down in flames. So does that mean like you're going down to hell? You're going down in flames. Like you're burning, like.
Yeah. Or somebody's hoping that you will go down in flames.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. What else you got?
Oh, I get more? Like a bull in a china shop. Why did I always think it was bull? Like a bull in a china shop? Is it bull?
It's a bull. I think what
Is
that
it bull?
means is like it's something like an actual bull who gets put in this little room with a bunch of china and it breaks up.
So
Like it just shit's hitting the fan.
Shit hitting the fan.
Shit hitting the fan.
Yep. But
That
I always
would be
thought it
gross,
was
but yeah.
I always thought it was a bull in a china shop. A bull in a china shop.
Like an actual bull.
Like a bull.
Oh my God.
I didn't know it was bull.
Well, now you learned something. Guess what? You got a wrinkle on your brain because it is B-U-L-L. Not B-O-W-L.
A bull in a china shop. A bull in a china.
I bet she thought it was this one. I'm smoking a bowl in a china cabinet or china whatever. She wouldn't even know.
A bull. I'll be
Yes,
damned.
it's a bull.
Nope, I always thought it was
What
a
does
bull.
it say that it is? What is the meaning?
It says describing someone who's clumsy
Oh.
in a delicate situation.
Oh.
Next time, tell me to wear my glasses, would you?
Do you not have them?
No.
Oh my God. coming prepared.
A bull. A
should
bull.
we say.
It's a bull. It's a bull breaking shit. Like things are going down.
Or it's kind of like, oh, I'm going to put my kid, like my crazy kid, in and my crazy kid that likes to break things, let's not.
He's like a
him in
bull
that.
in a china shop.
Don't go in there.
Thought it was like a
It'll
bull in
go
a china shop.
like crazy.
See, and if you think of a bull in a china shop, it's totally opposite. A bull, you're breaking shit up, or you're
Or it is
right,
like this.
right. But a bull in a china shop to me is like a gentle bull in a china shop. Like nobody wants to touch it or break it. So could it go either way?
Either way.
Either way.
Yeah, I think that's kind of, yeah.
Yeah, a bull or a bull. I wonder how many people
bull.
thought it was a bull.
I guess if you thought all along in your entire life that you thought it was bowl,
L.
B-O-W-L,
Is bull and bull the same? Spelled the same?
or B-U-L-L.
Bull.
Right. Like,
Like a bull.
hello.
You like my bull?
Yeah.
Do you like that?
Oh my God. What else you got?
Let's see.
That's what she needs. She needs to see because she doesn't have the glasses.
Let's see. How about burning the candle at both ends?
Ooh. Burning the candle at both ends means you're doing too much at, I don't know, it's like staying up, I don't know.
No?
It's burning,
Burning the
it
candle.
can mean different things.
At both
ends
ends.
could mean, man, my mind always goes to relationships, sorry.
Like you're getting your a relationship over, like how relationship, like
Maybe it's
Like
I
you're-
can't believe I don't really know what burning candles both ends really actually means.
to me it's like you're
something fast, like
you're doing too much.
you're doing too much.
That's how I would take it.
I guess it.
Burning the candle at both ends.
But if you're
Like,
doing too much, are you doing too much, like with life in addition to your profession, or
you're getting
you're
burnt
just
out.
trying to make everybody happy?
You're burning. You're doing. Whatever you're doing too much. You're overdoing it.
Okay, I can deal
Yeah.
with that. What did it say that it meant?
Doing something to the extreme, usually working too hard or partying too much.
Oh! There you go. Well, I'm in bed, not asleep by 8. So,
You do not burn your candles
Party.
at both ends.
does not mean that to me. So, I guess that's probably why I didn't know what it meant,
Yeah.
because I
To
don't
me,
do that.
it's like overworking. Like
Yeah.
you know, you're doing concrete 24/7. You're
Sure.
burning candles at both ends.
Mm-hmm.
Not doing cement, but doing concrete.
It's cement. I know it's an insult. I know. I get it.
Okay.
I get it.
Yeah.
It's okay. What else you got?
Oh,
You got one more.
okay, one more. What the hell? What the hell?
That's the question. What does what the hell mean?
Mhm. What the hell?
What the hell?
What the hell are you thinking?
Why is hell involved when it's below and it like has to do with burning?
What the
And,
hell are you?
you know.
What the hell?
What the hell
Who came-
are you thinking?
What the hell are you doing?
Why the hell did you piss on that carpet?
Why the hell did you marry that woman?
What the hell are you talking about when it comes to this? What gives you rights to talk about this? Says the private person.
What the hell? What the hell?
What does it
What
mean?
is that? Why is that? What does it mean?
Yeah, what does it say it means?
It says, I can't find it. It says a classic but slightly less intense than the original.
Who the fuck came up with that?
Who did that?
That's
What?
fucking stupid.
What the hell? What would people, what?
I mean, I think when people get angry and they are like, what the hell?
What the hell?
What the hell?
What the hell am I, what the hell am I
What the
doing
hell
right
are
now?
you saying? Why?
Why? Why is it hell?
Why is it hell? Because hell is not a good place.
Right.
So maybe that's it.
So if you had a good place, it would be like, what the heaven?
Yeah.
But you've had
I
some-
don't think it.
Oh, what the heaven? You look so beautiful. What the heaven's going on with you?
Why are you touching me? Mother trucker. Oh.
Oh man. What the hell?
What the hell?
You are burning candle at both ends. We should try to put them all in a sentence.
Yeah, we should. How about what fresh hell is this?
What?
Fresh
Hell?
hell is this?
I have never heard fresh hell.
Yeah. I mean, fresh hell to stale hell?
Fresh, like you're freshly there.
What the fuck does that mean?
What does that fucking
Fresh
mean?
hell.
I don't like that. I would never even use that.
It's funny. So, okay, a funny way to express frustration or disbelief as if life is throwing curveballs.
Fresh hell.
What fresh hell is this? I don't think I would ever use that.
Mm-mm.
You know?
I forgot to tell you something.
Hmm?
Do I look any different?
God, is this a fucking trick question?
I was going to say this for you. I have to tell you this.
Oh, Lord. We're not there.
So the other day I sprayed that, what is that when you spray your face and it shows the hair and then you take those razors and you cut it? What is that called? And it like takes your hair off, but it kills, like takes the dead skin off too.
I don't know what the spray's called.
Well, it's like hair finder. But what are those razors called? Those razors that are like just straight.
They're like face.
But there's a
razors.
name for them.
There's several names for several of them.
What the hell was that called? I feel like I'm burning a candle at both
Just
ends right now.
finish your story.
Okay, so anyway, I did that the other day. I was spraying my face and I was like, oh my God, I really need to take care of this, which I just started. This is the second time I've done this.
Mm-hmm.
And it's kind of fun because you shave and your hair doesn't grow back any thicker. And so anyway, and don't use a Harry's razor because that didn't work down there and ain't gonna work up here. So anyway, I was doing my face and I was like, shh, I did my forehead. I cannot believe you didn't notice. I freaking was cutting and I slipped and I
How
looked.
do you slip?
I freaking chipped in my eyebrow. It went, I was like this and I accidentally hit it and I looked and I'm like, I look like a fucking Vanilla Ice baby. Look,
I see
it.
But see, you
It was
brought attention to it.
I know, but
I
it was
would've
so
never known.
bad. That's why I'm glad we wore the hat because when I turned it backwards today, will that grow back?
Yes.
God, that
Oh my
scared
God,
me.
I've done that before.
You've cut your,
Yeah.
like, some people do it on purpose. Like, they have a little.
My ex and I remember saying, my God, I look like I have the gay sign.
Yeah, is that.
I think there's like something that they do to do the little slit. And that was like not on purpose. I mean, it truly was a
Like-
slip.
You
I
you
have.
plucked it too much or something?
No, from the razor I slipped.
Oh,
Because I was trying to
you
get.
were razoring.
I was trying to get, those fuzzies off, and I went.
Oh man, no! I was like, as soon as I did, I was like, ice, baby.
Is that from?
I remember
Is
you got
that
those
from
things.
The spray?
No, the razor.
Yeah,
Because I was like doing this, just being really careful.
You're normal.
And I just went, chink, and I was like, oh my God. Oh. And I just,
God,
well, looking
so
at
glad you didn't get a fucking breakout on your forehead.
No.
Since you're so
God.
aggressive when you
Man, I freaked out too. It looks better than it did, but I definitely had to, like, I went to work, I was like, Kylie, look at my eyebrows. Do you notice anything different? And she's like, no, what? And I'm like, look. And I told her, and she's like, you're dead. I'm dying. You're dead to me. No. But anyways,
shit happens.
yeah, but I didn't want to tell you that. I wanted to do it on camera. So anyway, let's go back to what the fuck. What the fuck happened to my eyebrow?
You're gonna be okay.
Ice.
What the fuck? Hey,
Ding,
stop.
ding, 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 ding. I'm ready. What you got for me? Okay, what the fresh hell do you have for me?
Off the beaten path. What the fuck does off the beaten path mean?
Off the beaten path.
What does it mean?
Some would say that you're not doing something, you're not following the leader. You are your own person and you're just off the beaten path. You just go the direction you want to go.
That's
The direction you want to go. That you don't follow the leader. You're off the beaten path.
so you're taking
something
it to be
completely-
more like a lead, like a work, like kind of related to an assignment.
Kind of like or it's not the norm. Like everybody goes this way, but Jax goes that way.
Why do I have to be thrown in this
Because
bullshit? What the fuck? The person that just always talks about me doing the right thing and waiting for fucking lights to switch so I can cross the street.
right.
No.
Okay, so everybody goes this way, and that Stapleton is off the beaten path because she just goes her own way. And is that better?
Going in a direction that's strange or not what was intended. Often used to describe taking the wrong turn.
Woo! That's pretty damn close.
You were close, but you didn't get the full. But you were close. I'm gonna give you that. She was close.
Off the beaten path.
Yeah.
When I was walking off the beaten path, I was thinking, what the fresh hell? I am burning the candle at both ends.
Let me know when the periods and commas come into play. Punctuation is always important, especially for those teachers that are watching us.
Oh, they're like, oh my God.
Yeah, I want you to run it into one big, long motherfucking sentence. Okay?
I'm gonna try.
Opening a can of worms.
Opening a can of worms.
Yeah.
Who came up with that?
I don't know.
And did they open a can of worms and like, oh, I just opened a can of worms, and then all of a sudden it's like, ding, 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 like shit happens. Ding, ding, ding. Open a can of worms. Now I'm gonna
I
start
would like
using
to
that.
know where you can get a can of worms.
You can get Japan.
Do you think that maybe back in the day that, you know, that's where they put the worms before they would go fishing, they would just put them in a can?
Open a can of worms. Well, because you have now it's all styrofoam.
But you can open up a jar of worms because
It just
you can
doesn't
put
sound
the
good.
worms in the
It's
glass and then you poke holes and so they can, you know, have some kind of air of some sort.
Oh my God.
Who invented opening a can of worms? What the fuck and where the fuck did it come from? I would like to know that. Do you want me to tell
Like,
you?
was it a tin can? Like back in the day, did they have a tin
Dude,
can of worms?
it
It's
says
like,
a
hey, open a
can.
can of worms. Like, but were the worms enclosed? They would die. So it's opening a can
Did
of
it
worms.
really have anything to do with fucking worms? No,
Open a can
it
of worms.
didn't.
No.
I don't think so. You're opening up a mess, right? So,
Yeah.
do you want to open up that can of worms and start the drama? Maybe.
But who came up with that? Who came up with that? And why? Why did they come up with that?
So the meeting is unintentionally starting something complicated or revealing something messy.
Messy.
That could be drama.
Drama.
Like, did someone, you saw somebody having dinner with somebody else. Am I going to tell that other person? Because that would just open a can of worms. And it
that
really
motherfucker
doesn't mean
is
anything.
burning the candle with both ends. Yeah.
What is this?
Oh, God.
And he's off his beaten path because this is out of the norm. Right?
Oh, I do not have enough storage space. Just pick me off.
Pause.
Open a can of worms. Did I ever tell you my worm story?
Oh, God. We're having fun.
This is fun, but I still feel guilty to this day. Okay, so we talked about living on a farm or, had animals and stuff. And so when we go fishing, we'd go lift boards up and wood up and find worms, night crawlers or worms. So I wasn't your everyday normal kid, tomboy, did rugged stuff. And so I was like, you know what I'm going to have a worm farm.
Okay.
So we had an old cooler and I filled it halfway with dirt.
Mm-hmm.
And then I went around the yard and I got a bunch of worms.
Okay.
And I put them in the cooler.
Okay.
And 3 weeks later I went back because I forgot about them. They were all dead.
She did not leave breathing room for the
I
open
did.
can of worms.
It was like, how the slugs, that slug trail.
Oh.
And I was like, and I opened the cooler. I was like, oh my God, I forgot. And I had so many worms because I was going to start a worm farm. I was going to start selling night crawlers to the fishermen. And they were all dead.
Oh my gosh.
How
could you forget? Right.
Sometimes it is just a hat rack.
God, why are you telling on yourself all the time?
I think I needed that to come out because I still feel guilty to this day that I killed those worms. They didn't have a chance. And how did they die? Did they
Why
burn
are
up?
you getting ready to cry
I'm
again?
not. It was just so horrible.
It's not about shaving.
You know what? My cousin she did some landscaping in her house, at her house in Texas. And the trees died. They died. And one had just a little bit of green of it. And I was so sad that these trees had died. I felt for them. I was like, the trees are dead. What is going on?
You're going to be okay. I think you in sad moments like that, you should just go plant a tree.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it was just sad. I was like, those trees were just trying to grow.
But just stay away from worms. We know
Stay
you can't take care of those.
I was gonna start that worm farm. I was gonna make $1 million selling worms.
I got another one for you.
No shit.
Up a creek
without a paddle.
Without a paddle. What do
up
you
a
think?
creek without a paddle.
Mm-hmm.
So did this happen when somebody went up a creek and they dropped their paddle and went down?
It's just like when you go up the creek without a paddle.
Go up the creek without a paddle.
Like you're
you
trying
are trying,
to
you are fighting, you're
gonna make it work even though you don't have the paddle.
Mm-hmm.
But at the end, if you're with another significant other, you're probably gonna be divorced or no longer together if you don't have a paddle.
You're up a creek without a paddle.
Because you truly are up a creek without a paddle.
God damn it. Something's wrong with my phone. I never ate cereal when I was younger. I always had soup for breakfast.
Are you serious?
No soup for you.